Welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. Suspended Kogi Senator Natasha to appear in court over criminal defamation charges. Suspended senators representing Kogi Central, Natasha is set to appear in court on Tuesday in connection with the criminal defamation charges brought against her by the federal government of Nigeria. The development follows a former criminal complaint filed on May 16, 2025 by the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP. The charges stem from controversial comments made by the senator during a televised interview and a private phone conversation. According to a report by The Punch, the senator's legal team has confirmed her readiness to appear before the court as summoned, while it remains uncertain whether a formal arraignment will take place during the Tuesday session. Akpoti-Uduaghan's lawyers have affirmed their preparedness to engage fully with the legal processes. The criminal charges against Akpoti-Uduaghan center on remarks he made during an April 3, 2025 appearance on Channels Television's Politics Today and an allegedly leaked private phone conversation dated March 27, 2025. In both instances, the senator is accused of making highly inflammatory and damaging statements implicating top political figures, according to the prosecution. Akpoti-Uduaghan accused Senate President Godswill Akpabio and former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello of orchestrating an assassination plot against her. More disturbingly, she allegedly linked Akpabio to a bizarre organ harvesting scandal involving the late Njilubong Umore, a young job seeker whose brutal murder in 2021 drew national outrage. The senator reportedly claimed that the organs were harvested for the benefit of Akpabio's wife. The federal government described the claims as not only defamatory but dangerously inciting, arguing that such statements made by a sitting senator threaten the integrity of public institutions and endanger the lives and reputations of individuals. Well, the the embattled senator of Kogi Central, the person of Mrs. Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, will be, going to court on Tuesday, and what that means is that she's going to, answer to a charge, that is brought in by the Department of Public Prosecution as regards some of the private, informations that she leaked and the remarks she also made even in public, especially on April 3, 2025, when she appeared on Politics Today on Channels Television. And the conclusion was that the police, or the investigating arm of the government of the police, believed that some of the allegations were unfounded, and because of that, Natasha is being charged or sued for, misleading, the investigators. And what does that mean? It means that she was raising false public alarm, which going to have a damaging effect even on the, character and the, name of the people in question. And this time around, the people in question happen to be the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, and also former governor of Kogi State, that is Yahaya Bello. And if you look at the matter between this set of people, there is no way you won't check their matters even on under two perspectives. We have to look at it from the, point of view of Natasha herself, and also look it from the side of the prosecution, the office of the Attorney General, the police, or whatever you want to call them. Now, before now, Natasha has been having a lot of political tensions, personal problems with a Godswill Akpabio, which to a large extent has made the woman to overreact even in the Senate, one of their plenaries, thereby mistakenly, knowingly or unknowingly, violated the Senate rules on the floor. And as a result of that, the first hammer that came on the woman was the hammer of the repercussion of her action on the Senate floor, which is against the, Senate rule. Thereby, she was suspended even for 6 months out of the Senate. That's the man. Then this made the woman to continue, so-called struggle to get freedom for herself and for women, thereby coming out with another allegation that the Senate president, who is at the eye of the storm, is the one harassing her harassing her. And then because of this sexual harassment allegation, the whole press went agog, thereby also the court also had to be called the Senate president to appear, because she had to take them to court, even to challenge the Senate from suspending her, and also for the Senate president to come out to come and defend the allegation, whether it is true or not that she was sexually harassing he was sexually harassing her or not. Be it as it may, all this together might be from some pro Natasha. It might be the reason why the federal government is prosecuting the woman, knowing fully well that Akpabio is a high profile, public individual that is still within the government. In fact, is the number 3 man in Nigeria today based on hierarchy, and also a Yaya Bello, a former governor of Natasha State, also is an influential person. So if based on the influence of these people, we might say that they want to crush the justice, thereby confusing the woman and putting a lot of problems and problems before her, thereby she won't be able to remember their previous fight of sexual harassment by the Senate president. Maybe that's the tactics that the enemy, of course, as regards Natasha, now, our own enemy, political enemy now, want to use. But then let's look at it from the other angle too, on the side of the investigator. After probably they've done their due processes and tried to find out information about what the woman said publicly about the issue of the fact that both plaintiff, that is Yaya Bello, and also Senate President Godswill Akpabio, they were planning to assassinate her. Those are high situations, charges, or allegations. And at the end of the day, the investigations find out that these allegations weren't true, and they felt that the person who raised the alarm has misled the investigators. And I think by the law, she should be brought before the law for giving false information. I think that is what is, bringing the issue of Natasha going to court, being asked, by the federal government to appear in court. Let's wait and see the outcome as everything continues. Remember to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel.